Well, we're here again with another Working Out with Erin Briggs video for you guys. Happy Saturday. Well, it's a Saturday for this video. So anyway, just wanted to welcome you. And today we are coming at you with another little core circuit.
Yep.
Yeah,
kind of a little core circuit. So we're going to have 5 moves, and it's a short workout today. Only 5 minutes total. If you're not counting this warm-up.
It will count and kill.
I shouldn't say only. 5 minutes, it's tough. So like we normally do, we're going to warm up with the movements that we're actually doing. Our first move is a plank, and so keep in mind that if you're going hard at it already, that's totally fine. If you're like, hey, I know planks, I'm going to jump into it, that's cool. Your workout probably is closer to 7.5 minutes, right? That's
yeah.
cool.
Adding a little round there.
Right. What we always do is just make sure that you kind of get used to the movements. And so plank is that first one. And again, our goal with every one of these movements is just to make sure that it looks and feels good first. Okay. Exercise number 2 is what's called an ab circle. So if you can't see it, you are sitting on your rear, leaning back a little bit. Hands can totally be back behind you to give you some stability. And then you're making clockwise circles. I'll kind of give everybody the reminder. There's an easy way to dial this up or down, and that's with how straight your legs are. Right? Typically, the straighter they are, the more challenging it is. And then the bigger the circles you make, the more challenging it is. So just be careful with those. Exercise 3, we're going back to plank, but this is called a 3-point plank. You are looking for having 3 points of contact. Today, we're going to try to raise a leg up. So you can see both arms count for 1 and 2, and then one more leg is 3. That's your 3 points. And with this one, it's that leg can be up and holding. You can point your toe. You can relax your toe. The idea is that you're just on 3 points and trying to resist your body's urge to like twist or bend or anything like that, right? It just makes it a little more core intensive. Once you're done with that 3-point plank, you are moving back to your ab circles, and this time we're going to go the other direction. So lots of practice with ab circles and planks today. That's really our 2 basic moves. We're just giving you variations on all of them. So again, counterclockwise, keep in mind this is still a warm-up, so maybe knees are a little more bent, maybe the circles are a little smaller, you're getting comfortable with your posture and making sure it feels good. Once you're done with that one more time in that 3-point plank, and if I didn't say it the last time, I was lifting up my right leg, so this time I'm doing my left. It doesn't matter which side you're on. Just try to get the other side this time, okay?
I always go with that whatever leg you tell me, otherwise I forget.
I know, right? The goal here is I don't want you to have to think, right? We've mentioned that before. One of the really nice things that I hear from all my people is they say 2 things. They're like, oh, I wouldn't push myself this hard if you weren't doing it, which is great. I like being a little bit of a motivation. But then they also say, it's so nice not to have to think.
Yeah.
And I get it.
I'm not counting. I'm not thinking about which side. I'm just going with it. That's
Yeah.
what we're here for, to help you guys out.
So again, you've got a little bit of break time. If you need water, if you need to kind of get anything set up, you're realizing, oh, I might need a mat, pause the video, go get one, go get what you need. Otherwise, we're going to get started here pretty soon. And remember, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with your plank, please. I was going to say, remember, now we're going 2 rounds straight away. There's no more built-in break time. If you need breaks, take them. If you're concerned about missing out...
You'll definitely see me taking some breaks here.
Yeah, which I love. You can always pause the video, but like I've said, there's nothing magical about the time that you're doing it. We happen to have 30 seconds today. You get as much good core work as you can in that 30 seconds. 8 seconds to go, by the way. You're rocking this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great start. Go ahead and move to where you're sitting. Lean back, support yourself with your hands, and as soon as you're ready, get those legs out and start those circles. Think clockwise this time. Clockwise. Legs can be straight, they can be bent. Big circles, little circles. Do what feels good for you first, and then aim for a little bit of challenge eventually. 10 seconds to go.
You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move to plank, and this time you're going to pick your right leg up. Again, planks can be on your hands. It can be down on your forearms. When I'm doing a 3-point plank, it feels better for me to be on my hands. I know for some people, again, their wrists bother them. If that's your case, get down onto those elbows. It's totally fine. This time, you'll see me trying a leg lift. So again, I'm keeping that leg somewhat straight, and I'm trying to push that heel higher than my rear, higher than my butt. Again, go with what works for you.
And you're just kind of going up and down there.
Up and down.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Great work there. Back to those ab circles. So you're sitting, leaning back, and then moving them out.
Aaron, where do you feel the burn on this one?
Oh, for sure in what I'm going to call my abs, my core muscles. If you're feeling them in what I call your hip flexors or your groin, you've moved into a wrong area, and that would be a sign to sit a little more higher up, maybe not have the legs be so straight. It means that something else is doing the work for you instead of that one. 3, 2, 1, 3-point plank again. This time try that left leg up. And again, if you had that right leg up and the movement felt good, try a little movement on this side. You're doing great. Believe it or not, you're almost halfway through your workout.
Yay!
These core workouts go so fast.
Yeah.
It doesn't always feel like it in the moment. You're like, no, not another round.
30 seconds
Come
feels
on.
like a minute for sure.
Right.
Almost done with this
But
one
it
here.
goes
Yay.
there.
5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. As soon as you can, get back into your plank. I even faked myself out there
plank.
for a
Oh,
second.
yeah, plank.
Yeah, get back into your plank. Okay, you're done with one round. You're 2.5 minutes in. You've got 2.5 minutes to go. The end is in sight.
And this one is not a 3-point, so just keep both those
Regular
legs down.
plank. And I like to tell my people, we can dial this up with your breath. When you breathe out, I want you to flex. Not just your tummy, not just your glutes, everything. Arms, legs. When you breathe out, flex. When you breathe in, relax. Breathe out, turn it on. Breathe in, relax. And you're done with those planks. Ab circles. Sit on your butt. Lean back. Get those legs going. And again, if round 1 felt pretty decent, dare I say easy, think about dialing it up a little bit. Go straighter legs. Go bigger circles. But again, be smart. If it doesn't feel good, change it up. 10 seconds to go.
So Aaron, I was feeling these in my quads a little bit too.
Yep, quads are normal.
That's okay, right?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, you're extending them out. That's fine. 3, 2, 1. 3-point plank. Let's try that right leg up again. For a little twist, instead of going up, if you'd like to take that leg and push it out, that changes your center of gravity a little bit. You'll feel your body's want to like shift sideways or twist. And again, you're trying to resist that. You are trying to be a statue there. You're made out of steel right here. That's how tight I want you. Remember that breathing trick.
Realistically, we should have had the kids out here like bonking into us and stuff because that's what they do all the
2,
time.
1. Ab circles. Think counterclockwise. 2 rounds to go. 1 minute.
Makes those planks, trickier.
Oh, it totally does. Absolutely.
Maybe we'll have to do that for like a blooper video or something.
Or my clients, I like doing this. I'm not sure they always like it, but I think it's good for them. When we're doing partner work, if you're doing this with somebody else, when you're doing your plank, have them like lightly lean into you, right? Like with their shin or something else. 3, 2, 1. Do one more plank. Get that left leg up. And again, for a little spice, try to slightly put it out to the side and back in again. But yeah, it sounds funny, but having somebody gently nudge you when you're trying to plank and you resisting that, oh man, does it dial it up.
Yeah, it really
totally
does.
makes it more challenging.
Yeah.
So again, I can't see you. I won't know if you do it, but if you do, good on you.
Be kind to each other though.
Yeah, practice kindness. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations on making it through your core. Okay, if you'd like to hang around, this next half is about learning our stretches for the week. Now, if you don't have time for it or you're just not interested, that's fine. Stop the video. Totally cool. We're going to be doing these stretches all next week anyway, so you're going to have other chances to work through them. What I want to do is...
I will say these stretches felt really good after yesterday's workout.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, especially after that hit thing on those lunges. Yeah, it's a good way to do it. So what we're working on right now is your ability to lean back. We call it a supine, which just means laying back, and then a knee or a hip stretch. And the idea here is it's just practicing mobility around that hip and knee. In the past, we've talked about this being kind of basic postures, things we do. And while I don't see people lay down on the ground and do this unless they're doing a stretch, this is still one of our good basic ones for letting us know or letting you know how good your hip and knee flexibility is. And so the idea is hold a knee to your chest for about 30 seconds and relax. Maggie did one. If you're following along, go ahead and do one leg and then the other for about 30 seconds. And there's really nothing special that I'm telling Maggie here other than just relax. The idea is you're just
I didn't even
gently
really
hugging
feel
it
it stretch anywhere. It just was it was like a very relaxing posture.
Right. So the idea with this posture is it's kind of the canary in our coal mine. If you're feeling really tight, then these next 2 stretches are going to be valuable for you. If you're not feeling really tight, these next 2 stretches are going to be good, but maybe not the focus that you need to be doing. Okay. So the first stretch, if you are feeling tight in that laying on your back, knee to your chest posture, is what we call a kneeling lunge or a kneeling hip flexor stretch. And what I'm showing you with my profile here is that we want both knees to start at about 90 degrees, right? So one knee on the ground, one knee up. And by the way, my knees are sensitive. I usually like putting a pillow or a cushion or something under that knee on the ground. If that's you, do that, roll up a towel, do whatever. And then what you saw me telling Maggie is I want her kind of having great posture. So there were a couple of times where I said, hey, kind of get your head up towards the ceiling, shoulders back. And the reason we do that is because when she gently starts leaning forward, when she pushes her knee or her hips forward, we want you and her to keep that upright posture, because otherwise if you lean forward, you kind of negate the stretch.
Yeah, you lose the stretch. Yeah, exactly.
You lose the focus. So again,
I could feel that too. As soon as I stood up more straight, I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's a good.
Yep.
It didn't hurt, but it definitely, I felt like I was feeling that nice stretch. And where I felt it mostly, and Aaron, you can use the technical terms, but on the leg where my knee was on the ground,
Yep.
Right around where my hips are, that's where I felt the stretch most.
Correct. Yeah, that would be called your hip flexor.
Yep.
Or anything within that hip. And that's why, again, we're stretching it there. A lot of people will also feel this in the quadriceps, the big thigh muscle.
Oh,
down the
yeah,
front of
I
your
felt
leg.
it there too.
Yeah, that's a classic stretch there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the secondary stretch is one we've done before, but it's, again, great for our hip and our knee. This is called our modified pigeon, or that 90-90 stretch. And again, because it's our second time, I'm going to encourage you to dial it up a little bit if you can. That front knee doesn't change. That one stays at 90 degrees, but that back leg, instead of staying at 90 degrees and from the side, if you have the capability to almost straighten it out or start to straighten it out a little bit and push it behind you, you're going to get a little more out of this one. Again, it's an optional thing. Maggie actually is far more flexible than I am. Her back leg can go way straighter than mine. Mine need to stay at 90 degrees the whole time.
You'll have to show them tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, they'll see it. But at any rate, yeah, these are our 2 key stretches. And most of the time, after every workout this week, you're going to see us doing one of these stretches and then getting back into that supine posture.
Well, thanks for joining us for this awesome 5-minute core circuit, you guys. We're hoping to just keep bringing great workouts for you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow for our Sunday setup. And we're happy to be with you. And make it a great day.